Division stands as we speak. The Redskins are still in first place due to tiebreakers, followed by the Eagles and Giants. All three teams have a 5-7 record. The Cowboys, as we mentioned, just one game out of the top spot. Now, according to FPI, the Eagles have the best chance to win the division at almost 50%. The Redskins and Giants are pretty much even, and the Cowboys have an 8.5% chance. Stephen A., who is in the driver's seat right now in the NFC East?
I got to admit to you, I mean, if I had to look at anybody, I'm going to have to look at the Philadelphia Eagles. I hate saying it because nobody this way is rooting for Chip Kelly. But the Giants have the worst defense in all of football in terms of their pass defense and their ability to get at the quarterback. That's a problem for them. I have no faith in the Redskins based on what I saw last night. Again, I believe they are allergic to prosperity. The Dallas Cowboys will lose to the Green Bay Packers this weekend and to either the Jets or the Bills or both along their way to their season. So they'll be done. So by virtual default, I'm going to tell you that the Philadelphia Eagles are probably going to be the team that comes out of the East, because think about this. They've got Buffalo, Arizona. Those are tough games, Washington, and the New York Giants. As far as I'm concerned, they've got 4 tough games, but 3 of them are very winnable. I could see them losing to Arizona at home, but beating both Buffalo and Washington at home. And I don't trust the Giants at all. And if you're the Philadelphia Eagles, why couldn't you win first game? 8-8 is going to win this division. I believe 8-8 is going to win this division. And I think that the Eagles have the best shot of getting to 8-8 than anybody out there. Dallas isn't winning their 4 remaining games, so you can just scratch that dream. They're not. Okay, the only way to me Dallas has a chance is if no one wins more than 7 games. I understand with the pathetic NFC East that's possible, but I'm still assuming that one of these teams is going to go 8-8, and I believe that ultimately will end up being the Eagles in the end, because I don't trust the Redskins, I don't trust the Giants, and I have zero belief in the Cowboys offensively because Tony Romo is not their quarterback.
Okay. I agree with you that 8-8 would win this division. I don't think anybody's going to get to 8-8. I think these schedules are too difficult, the last 4 games, for all 4 teams. So let's look at how the schedules rank overall in the NFL. The second toughest remaining schedule in the whole NFL belongs to, the bad news, my Dallas Cowboys. Second toughest schedule in the NFL. The 14th toughest schedule in the NFL belongs to Philadelphia. The 18th toughest is New York, and the 24th toughest is Washington. That's why I'm not writing off the Redskins as you are. But the problem with the Redskins is 3 of those 4 are on the road. They're at Chicago, at Eagles, at Cowboys in the finale. But the easiest schedule belongs to Washington. So, again, they haven't won a road game all year. Can they win a couple of those? I don't know. Could they win at Chicago? They could. Could they beat the Eagles in Philadelphia? Everybody else has been beating them there. Miami beat them there. Tampa beat them there. I don't know. Are you sure about the Eagles at home, even though they're the one team that has 3 home games against the Bills, Arizona, and the Redskins?
Well,
so,
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Go
You're
ahead.
right about that. You're right about that. I'm not sure, but I have more faith in them than I do in the rest of the division, because it just stinks from top to bottom as far as I'm concerned. The Giants can't defend the pass because they can't get to any passers. Okay, so that's their impediment. The Washington Redskins are allergic to prosperity, particularly when they're on the road or whenever the bright lights come on. And the Dallas Cowboys would have to me, need to win 3 of their next 4, and they've got the Jets, the Bills, and the Green Bay Packers on their schedule. I find it very difficult that the Dallas Cowboys are going to win 3 of their next 4 games.
Okay.
So by virtue of all of those things, it leaves me with no other choice but the Eagles.
Okay, but here's my point. The Cowboys don't have to win all 4 games. They do need to win 3. They got to win 3, and I think they have a shot. And here's what I think. I believe it's going to be a tie. I wouldn't be surprised if all 4 teams finish 7-9. Who has the tiebreaker right now? Who has
Dallas.
the best record in the division?
Dallas.
Dallas, 3-2. This is the case for my Dallas Cowboys. Who has easily the best defense in the division right now? Who would you say?
Dallas.
It's easily Dallas, because in
Dallas.
yards allowed, Dallas is 5th. The next on the list is Washington at 21st, then the Eagles at 26th in yards allowed, and your Giants, of course, bringing up the very bottom at 31st. So 3 really bad defenses and 1 pretty good defense, 5th in yards allowed for Dallas. My Cowboys are 3-3 on the road, the best road record in of the division teams. So, again, at Green Bay, at Buffalo, could you win one of those games? They always shock me on the road.
You know what's spectacular? You want me to use the word spectacular when it comes to Dallas's defense? Let me tell you what's spectacular. Because Romo has been out for so long and their offense has struggled so much, their defense has been put into one precarious situation after another, and they're still ranked 5th in yards allowed.
I agree.
That's what really stands out with you about the Dallas Cowboys. If they can give you anything offensively, this defense has proven that they can hold. So I don't deny that under any stretch. It's just that with your remaining schedule, without Romo, everybody ain't the Redskins, man. Other teams are going to be able to put up points.
Okay.
You think you're going to neutralize Buffalo that way? You think you're going to neutralize? Oh, Green Bay is always possible because their receivers can't get open. But I just look at it from the perspective that I just believe that Dallas can't win 3. I don't think they can win 3 of their remaining games. I just don't see it.
Okay.
I see them winning 2, but not 3.
Well, you didn't see them winning last night at Washington, and I don't think
you didn't see a lot of teams winning either.
Okay.
I mean, it happens.
I don't think you
it
saw...
happens. They lucked up. They lucked up because Jay Gruden and them didn't show up.
The Lions winning at Lambeau Field. Did you see that? I don't remember you predicting those games. I could be wrong.
That's
but
true.
I may have missed those.
No. I didn't see. No. You didn't miss those. Hell no, I didn't pick Jay Cutler and Jim Caldwell's squad to win at Lambeau Field. You're absolutely right.
And to your final point about my defense, it does have some backbone to it because last night, again, Darren McFadden hadn't fumbled all year. And he fumbles twice. Then Devin Street coughs one up. You got 3 turnovers that put your backs to the wall, and you hang in for that whole. That's impressive to me. They're not great, but they're pretty good. They can't overcome 2 pick sixes against Carolina on Thanksgiving. That's just by Tony Romo. You know, nobody can overcome that. You're going to lose that game. You're probably going to get blown out. But I do like their character, especially on the road, and I will leave it at that.
All right. According to FBI,
I don't like them.
There's almost a 50% chance that the NFC East champions will finish the year with 7 or fewer wins. And who picked the Cowboys to win yesterday? It was just could you
Who tried to jinx me?
Okay. Up next, we switch gears to the NBA. It's Steph Curry versus Paul George. Will the Warriors streak be snapped tonight in Indiana? We'll tell you that next.